has been issued. Likely a big tornado coming up into the Clio Springs area. If you're just now tuning in, this is why we're live right now, as we got this tornado warning. Actually, meteorologist Andy Hill was watching this storm long before the warning was issued. He issued the Y'all Watch. If you've got WeatherWise, you saw that come out before before the warning was out there. And then right when I hit go live, that's when the warning was issued. And now we've got potentially a big tornado on the ground here in Major and Woods counties in Oklahoma. Still just radar indicated rotation on that warning. But once again, I think there's the
radar could
out there
update.
that we've had a
That'd be
tornado down at least a couple of times with this storm. Let's go check
Yeah,
out,
I'm watching your live right now, man.
some of these other storms here.
I'm gonna set my thing as Dallas because I don't want to dox myself.
And we're going to continue to go down.
I'm
the
hearing
list
multiple
here.
different things.
This
Oh my
storm
lord!
right here just got upgraded. We now have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for
considerable severe.
Collingsworth and Donnelly
updated
counties
it.
in
It's
Texas.
still going.
Now, this is
I mean,
a
it might have
considerable
weakened
severe
a little
thunderstorm
bit,
warning
but
now
it's still
because we've
going.
got golf balls size
Still
here,
going.
coming down with this one at 60 miles per hour. And this is the one that our storm chasers are
There
on.
is a
okay?
hook visible.
So if you sit here and you watch long
Yeah,
enough,
there
you'll
is.
see some incredible lightning.
Dude,
and
look at that
that's
hook.
coming from this storm right here that all of our
I'm looking
That
storm
little hook
chasers
right
are on.
there.
Let's look at Jordan Hall. He's got a decent view of this right now.
Oh yeah.
From a little bit of a distance.
Oh,
I mean, it's
yeah,
dark
that's
out,
the
but you
hook,
can
yeah.
see
Oh,
the storm's
next
growing
scan.
in intensity, and you'll see that
Next scan looks
lightning,
worse.
intensity pick up as well.
Yeah, this is looking worse and
And
worse.
the reason they upgraded that
Okay, so
warning,
it's
by the way, is because we just got a report,
That's
an
the
actual
important
official
thing.
LSR in
Well,
of a
shit.
1.75 inch
Oh,
hailstorm
yeah.
that's
That
got
is
all
going
sides in
straight for Clio
Cheyenne
Springs.
in
It's
Roger
going-
Mills County.
All right, guys. We have a large tornado on the ground right now.
Let me go
If
to that
you
real quick.
are in
Yeah, that's up here
Clio
with,
Springs,
the storm that's not
Oklahoma,
even considerable.
take
But,
cover.
yeah, that's moving up towards Leedy now. What's up, Andy?
Hey Ryan, yeah, I was about to talk to you about the storm just to the south of that one. So that's that left split supercell. You can kind of see how they're going different directions. The left split has the golf ball size hail and has got that severe thunderstorm warning indicating it's going almost due north. The right split to its south over Sayre, Oklahoma, I believe is how you say that, along I-40. That one I think is going to become something that we look at very closely over the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. Right now, it is moving into a similar environment as what's producing likely that stronger tornado that isn't confirmed yet, but I do think that it's more than likely a tornado, and we're going to see that surveyed. This storm down here on I-40 is going to move up into an environment that significantly increases in low-level rotation. There's kind of a lobe of low-level rotation increased just to its north and east, and it's moving right into that. So I think that given that it's in a little bit,
We're gonna
more
start
east
having
ability compared to the
tornadoes
storm
left
to
and
the north,
right now,
and
by
we
the
have
way,
some
guys.
showers popping up.
I mean, this
to its
might,
west.
from
I
what
think
I'm
that it
getting,
could receive
maybe
a
1 mile
nudge
wide.
from those showers
Are we
or an inflow
serious?
merger, and we'll see it
like,
coincide with that
1 mile,
low
maybe.
level spin. So I think
If
this storm
not,
could
maybe,
pose a
if
tornado
not,
threat.
maybe
I know we have some
0.7.
chasers on that, like Hunter Hurley is out
This
there.
is,
I mean,
So we will definitely have to
Talk
monitor
about a
them
0
and
to
their reports
100.
closely as it gets into
Oh, yeah.
Custer County.
and everybody
Yeah,
else,
hold up.
every single one of these
Thank you very
streamers
much.
are all in
Meteorologist Andy
freaking
Hill watching this storm
like
Okay.
southern,
Hawk
like
down here
not
coming up
really
towards
southern
Elk City. Once again,
Oklahoma,
20,000 people
like near
the
in a severe
Panhandle.
thunderstorm polygon. Let's check in on Brett Adair. What's it look like inside that storm?
Nobody's
All
on
right.
there.
Sound like?
Oh,
Looks like
look at that.
you've got
Oh,
some
my
hail
lord.
out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's just not okay. This is
Yeah, hold on.
getting
Measure
worse
it again.
and worse by the second. Hold up.
Measure it.
So we're gonna go
This is what it
from
looks like out there in that
south-
storm right now.
ooh,
We're going to continue
mean,
to watch this, but the hail's
maybe like
picking
right
up,
here
and
or like
he's way
right
out here on
here.
the outside of
I
it.
would
Looks
say.
like-
Maybe
looks like
they're
Jennifer's point of view.
considering part of that
Jennifer
could be
is
corruption. I get
actually,
this right
on
here
Interstate
is,
40
but
to
this
the
right
south
here.
Yeah,
and
it might
west
be
of the
corruption,
storm, so
but
she's got, like, an
like
outside
I'd say
perspective.
probably
We might
same
be able to
size as
see
it
some,
was
uh,
last
the,
game.
I would
some
hope it.
lightning coming
I
out
would
of
hope it is
okay, so
corruption.
y'all about to
because
call
if
that
it
crazy
ain't
today.
I
that-
mean,
What's up,
it
y'all?
probably is corruption because like look at this part here.
Ryan,
Like this is
not sure if you caught
that
this yet,
can't be
but we're getting some
part of the
urgent ground
tornado.
truth and a
But,
quick
like, I can
tech note.
understand, like,
First off,
when
multiple
here,
reports
like,
coming
when
in
it
confirm a
falls
tornado
into
still on the ground
Where
near
I can't
Fairview
find
and
traffic
Sayre,
cams at
Oklahoma,
all to look
All
at.
right.
and some
Yeah,
chaser
that just
rumors of a
fucking-
confirmed wedge.
Okay.
Second,
it might be
viewers are reporting a
1.5,
black
actually.
line or
All right. Chasers reported a wedge on the ground.
you might
That
not see
just-
it,
that
but
just
it's
fucking
affecting
sealed
the
it.
viewer experience.
Oh, that's
Wait,
finally,
wait,
yeah,
where are you
that's
seeing
A
this?
lot of folks are
Hold on,
asking
what
for
was that?
clarification on the
Jefferson,
alert for
where-
Well,
Augusta,
yeah, wait,
Kansas.
who said it?
We need
Which
to
storm
verify
chaser?
that wedge
Which
report
chaser?
and maybe fix that camera glitch.
Oh,
What?
Because if it's wedge, we might be
All right,
DONE.
let me break it
fault.
down simple.
Oh boy.
You've got a confirmed
Is
tornado.
this?
No, it's not gonna be all. It's not gonna be us. It's gonna be
Hold
Cleo
on.
Springs. That's gonna be
Hold on.
SOL.
Fuck.
I mean, come on, y'all. This.
Okay.
Come on, we got bigger fish to fry right now. We got a huge tornado on the ground right now. Oh, is it on the top left? All right.
Okay.
I'll clean that up for you. But we guys, seriously, this
Yeah.
is an
Why?
intense
I'm gonna go
tornado.
ahead and say it right now.
That's on the
Why the
ground right
fuck
now,
is this
and we
not
gotta
a
get serious
PDS?
Because nobody's
And,
confirmed
there
it.
might be some
What
people,
is
I don't think
Oklahoma-
anybody's.
what
I don't
is-
think
what
anybody's
is- This right here's a
sent it to the
mess.
police station.
Okay,
we just had
who
somebody
who
Oh,
is
no.
warning
Oh, no.
this?
Again right here. I
Who
don't know if
is
this
who
It might
is
be
warning?
Westside
for
Vortex.
somebody out here.
Who is warning
Who's
this?
looking at
Out here, but
NWS,
there's
bro?
at least one person.
I mean, this
checking
might
in on
this might be
weather-wise out here,
intense.
Hold on,
in between
holy-
Fairview and Cleo
look at
Springs.
If that
in
was
front of
if that's
what looks
OKC
like
warning it, it would be a
very-
fucking tornado emergency already. There's no way that's not there's no way that's
strong
OKC. It's
storm
probably
that's capable
fucking
Look at that,
Wichita.
dude. That's genuinely bad.
I don't know how the fuck that's not.
the
Corey,
velocity is a
dude.
mess.
Watch
right
it.
now. You see this
Wichita,
often,
Kansas has a bad
with, big-time
reputation
tornado
already,
producing
by the
storms.
way.
Look at Supercell.
Norman,
Here's your
Oklahoma.
forward flank. That right there's your
issued this warning,
Hellcore
by the way.
between
Okay.
Cheyenne Valley and Orienta.
I don't know
You got
what
your
the
hook
fuck
down
they're
here,
thinking
Beautiful
then.
presentation on radar.
Apparently,
this is-
everybody
Why
is
is it
eating
freaking-
cocaine
why
there
is it-
What's
tonight.
going on underneath that? This is the one place in the
KBNX
United States
warning
where
it.
we
It's
don't
near
have a
more
Tempest
KBN
weather
or
station.
is then
We
KBNX.
don't have a traffic camera.
I'm just gonna
We-
keep that
we
for
don't
a
have a
little bit,
lot of
guys.
anything.
I can't.
Right now, but we do have radar, and that is telling a pretty daunting story right now for our friends that may be in the path of this up here near Cleo Springs. So once again, tornado warning continues for 21 minutes. Still radar indicated rotation, but very likely that we've got an actual tornado down here as it moves off to the north and east. We're getting multiple reports from people in chat that they're also hearing that there's potentially a big tornado down with this as well. So just want you to know that I am, keeping an eye on everything here. Let's go back down to the storm down here, though, that's moving up towards Elk City. This is a very strong storm that's moving into the Elk City area. Get ready for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I'm checking in with Brett Adair again.
The lightning or the hail's going to be that big, but
So you can see some of the hail here. This is pretty much what's coming for you right now in Elk City. So get ready for that. I do
Okay.
want to
Now we got it. I
come
think
down
we
here
got
a little
two.
bit, farther
Really?
to the
Okay,
south
wait,
and
never
the
mind.
west,
We
Two
get
warnings?
where we
so
do have
so it's a
a,
recycle now. It's got
a severe
one
thunderstorm warning with a
one
considerable
that's
damage
detached.
moving
Got
into
one
the
that's
Wellington
detached from the
area.
storm. Man, we
And
got
so this
another.
right here's got,
We got a recycle here.
1.75-inch hail.
We might have
and we
a. I
actually got
mean,
a confirmed
what's this over here?
2.25-inch hailstorm.
Or
That's gonna-
probably
dude,
just like
between
collection.
Lakeview and
Low
Memphis
key,
earlier
I'm not
from
gonna
this
lie. That
storm.
second hook
Okay,
is
so this
even.
damaging
Gonna, I
hail
think
moving
that's
up
gonna
into the
be even
Wellington area.
worse.
Get ready for it. It's going to
Oh,
be
dude, look at
it's gonna be
that.
wild.
Look
Whenever
at
it gets
that.
dark, you're in the
Look
path
at
of
this.
this.
Is that the second hook
You
right there?
are
What I'm
going
looking
to
at
Yeah,
have
now?
tons
the
of lightning,
second
lots
hook
of
is
wind,
starting.
Well, there's two hooks
and
in
then
one,
potentially
is
some
what we're
damaging
saying.
hail.
What
Let's
the
listen
fuck?
into Brandon.
that storm, my goodness.
I mean, look at this.
thing is, dude, well, just absolutely wild.
Turn him down a little bit so y'all can hear me, for Christ's sake.
Did I fix whatever it was that you guys was complaining about? I don't think I ever saw it.
I honestly think I'm just gonna run 83 all the way up to 40 and take 40 east and
Hey, Nom Nom, thank you for that.
Reno tonight, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to go back to our tornado warned storm. Brandon and them are just going to keep following this one. So let's go back to the tornado warned storm up here. Oh my goodness, look at that. I want you to look at that. Big time hook. Now, I mean, like it's almost undeniable that either there's about to be a huge tornado, or there was recently, or there is right now.
Okay.
It's kind of surprised that we've got that.
All right.
Tornado
The next scan.
Once again, if this
That's
is
just
real,
like it's just
that
might be a little bit corruption, a little bit.
Checking in on weather-wise.
Look at fucking look at reflectivity.
Right now, and you're in the path of this.
Oh god,
this is
what's
one of
good?
the most dangerous
that's not
situations you've
corruption.
ever been in. Okay?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's
Again,
definitely
guys,
not
you can
corruption.
share your location with me in the weather-wise
Yeah.
app. It's free. You can pop up.
I mean,
like
on
this,
the
and it
on
really
the
helps us understand like,
what
who's
I think
watching and
it's
where and what we
I
need
don't
to
even
focus
know
on.
my
And
left.
this is an unbelievable
On the left
dangerous
side of the
situation,
scan, it looks
for
kind
our
of
friend here that
corrupted,
This
but on
is
the
Highway
right,
412
This is Sig
near
1, right?
Orienta, this giant,
Yeah, it's Sig 1, I
tornado-producing
think.
storm
Yeah,
that
it's Sig
could
1,
have
got
a
it.
big tornado on the ground right now is coming right towards you. You want to get indoors, away from windows. That's the first step. Then you want to get underground, if at all possible. A basement,
Guys,
or
please.
in this part of Oklahoma, you have a storm cellar.
if
a
you
storm shelter
are
of some
in
sort.
this tornado warning,
Walls between the
please,
outside world as possible,
for
underground,
Christ's sake,
and,
take
maybe
shelter.
even wear a helmet, especially if you don't have the ability to get underground. You got to get into a lowest level interior room. Bring a helmet with you. This is the kind of storm where you're not gonna want to be in the living room for it. Okay, this is potentially producing a big nasty tornado.
I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute.
Big nasty tornado coming together here in Major and Woods County. This particular warning is going to continue for 16 more minutes. I'm sure they will expand it if we continue to see signatures like this. But oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that hook. Screenshot that. Are you kidding me? This is a beast, an absolute beast of a storm right here. Still got that radar indicated rotation on the warning. This is just a classic supercell with the giant hook. This could be producing a huge wedge. And once again, I want to emphasize that it looks like we might have a viewer directly in the path of that. So I'm talking directly to you. You've got to run. You've literally got to run, not walk to shelter. Y'allbot, how's it going, Y'allbot?
It's going wild, Ryan. We've got a big hook, wedge reports, and folks sheltering in real time. Let's keep everyone informed and safe.
Is that why you called me?
That's right. I'm here to back you up. Let's get into it.
All right, thank you so much, Y'allbot. I think we were upset that it didn't call enough yesterday, and now it's making up for it. So, down here south and west of Clio Springs, this is where we've got that, potential big tornado on the ground right now, moving up towards Orienta. And then once again, the area between Cheyenne Valley and Orienta is in the direct path of potentially an unbelievably large tornado here. So let's make sure that we get into shelter. And I want to zoom out a little bit and give us some context. Where's this going next? Now, Andy just came through and he was talking about how, this is at some point going to move into a more stable air mass. And I don't think that this is going to be maybe the kind of storm that produces a tornado all the way up into Kansas and like Wichita, for example. But this could go on for a little while. And so we've got to start thinking about what we are going to do in Carmen and Helena, for example, if this storm makes it that far north. And, it very well could. Goodness, man. Whatever the storm chasers are seeing down here right now is plumb wild. We do have a tornado damage area indicated from Elijah. Tornado cross Highway 60. Power lines are down. Tree debris
New information.
on the road.
This tornado
so we do
warning
have
has been
some
upgraded.
indication of tornado damage here between Baddow and Dane on Highway 60, just south of where that chonker is right now in Major County, Oklahoma. So that happened right there. Now the storm's up, getting ready to go across Highway 412 on its way to Clio Springs. Holy smokes, y'all. Look at this. I mean, we knew that, today had the ability to produce storms like this, but this is just a picture-perfect supercell. Yeah, there's multiple reports coming in of those power poles down in that area. I mean, we've got confirmed damage. We've had a couple of tornado debris signatures. We've got the most obvious hook echo that I've ever seen in my life. But we still have that radar indicated rotation on the warning there, and that, you know, maybe they won't update it or upgrade it, and that's fine. But we should treat all tornado warnings equally anyways. If you're in Clio Springs, no matter what the metadata is on this warning, you should be taking shelter. That's for sure. Let's go down to the south a little bit, where we got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Collingsworth and Wheeler counties in Texas. How about you down there? We're talking about 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. 1.5-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. This is going to go towards Shamrock Middle School. We are talking about, places like
I'm back, guys.
Cinnamon, Dozier, Fuller, Luddy, and Samnerwood in Texas. If you're in any of those places, get indoors and away from windows.
Holy
McKinney might have a good view of it here. Let's open him up and see what he's got going on. Not getting any audio.
It says it's going north. What is it?
Look at reflectivity.
Of lightning from his perspective.
Yeah, reflectivity
Yeah,
is like.
look at the hook. Look at the hook. Look at the hook.
That is the biggest hook I have ever seen.
It has to be wedge.
He's on the phone.
If it's not
with
wedge,
his
I don't know
son
what it
right
is.
now. I think that's what's going on there. So
there's a new rotation forming on that hook.
Guys, look at my screen. My friend got a picture of the tornado.
Oh God. That's a genuine, like.
Lucio is parked on the
Send me that picture. Send me that picture.
Lightning here.
Wait, zoom in.
All right,
but we've
that's
got
just
a couple different areas.
That's going to be a violent tornado. I'm saying that's going to be a violent tornado.
That are trying to become more tornadic in Oklahoma.
Just based off that picture, I can
tell hail producers and severe weather makers.
That's not a kinda. That's a yes. That's a yes affirmative.
In fact, let's go ahead and do that real quick.
I'll send it in Lounge 1.
I see you.
Oh, and it's going
this is why it's great that we can share
no,
locations and weather-wise. This is where the storms are actually impacting.
It's not even hitting the. It's not even hitting the west end.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
It's detaching from the storm.
And Riley.
Yeah, it's going
somebody up here says getting some heavy rain. Getting some heavy
rain. This is just not okay.
Down here near Manhattan, we've got another storm coming up towards you. This is what it looks like out there. Somebody says whatever that means. And yeah, just get ready for some hail and some wind up here around Topeka. So this is west of Topeka, around Junction City. These storms are going to continue to convect up, bubble up, and cause hail, and maybe even a couple instances of damaging winds. We just got another severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas for Attica. This is for Harper County. Now let's go back to our tornado warning. Now, this tornado warning only has a couple minutes left on it, but I would say that they're going to expand it or extend it here in just a moment. Look at that giant area of rotation just to the south and west of Orienta. This is moving up towards Clio Springs. There's that giant hook. Once again, if we've got a tornado, it's right in this area somewhere. It's about to cross Highway 412. Highway 412, just like it did 60. We've got reports of damage, real damage down there on Highway 60. Similar reports might be coming out for this area. And once again, there's a viewer who has checked in right here. And if this is real, somebody that is, checking in on the WeatherWise app out there right now is literally right in the path of this. So hopefully you've been in your safe spot, and stay with us. It's going to move by pretty fast, but this is another reminder. If you have to take shelter today, make sure you put on closed-toed shoes. You might have to evacuate your home or wherever you are with splintered wood and broken glass on the ground. Yeah, this blue dot literally is about to be in the middle of it. The thing is like it's almost too perfect. Like it's almost unbelievable. Like here's this low population area. And like there's a blue dot literally about to get hit smack dab right in the middle of this. I don't know. Like there's safeguards against like people spoofing their locations, but like I guess if you're like a hardcore hacker, you could probably figure it out. I'm going to assume that is a real person, okay? And we are very much concerned about them. and we are going to keep checking in on them, okay? This storm is going to continue to move up towards Clio Springs now. So if this holds together, it's actually about to impact a pretty populous area, I guess, relative to everywhere else it's been. So West Clio, Clio Springs, if anybody's watching up here, you need to be taking shelter right now. This is a very dangerous storm. We've got multiple people in chat claiming they are the blue dot. All right, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for this storm for kind of like the forward flank and the hail and rain part of the storm. We're talking about 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds coming up to places like Helena, Carmen, Cherokee, and Burlington. Get indoors and away from windows. There's 7,000 people in the path of this thing. Golly. That's pretty much all I've got to say about this is golly. Hopefully this person right here is all right. Yeah, this is unbelievable sale. Unbelievable. If you're just now tuning in, we've got a tornado warning out here in Oklahoma with just one of the beefier hook echoes you'll ever see. Now this warning continues for 5 more minutes. Yeah, we've got stuff going on in Kansas as well. We've got brand new severe thunderstorm warnings in Kansas for Harper and Barber counties. This includes Attica, Hazleton, and places like that. We're tracking ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds moving north. If you know anybody in southern Kansas near the state line, give them a heads up now. But also, if you know anybody up there around
a new tornado warning has been issued.
Are starting to come together right now too. Okay, there we go. We did get an extension on that tornado warning.
A new tornado warning.
So now this goes all the way out to Helena. Okay, is that you guys say Helena or Helena in Oklahoma? Either way, you're now under a tornado warning. This puts 3,362 people total inside of this tornado warning, and we need every single one of yous to get to shelter now. Every single one of yous. Dana, thank you very much for the very generous contribution there. Says, thanks, Ryan. Keep up the great work. He's thanking your family, y'all squad, everyone who may be in need. Hey, Dana, thank you so much for that. Huge shout out to you. Just got a hail report from this storm down here coming north of Elk City. Some 0.88-inch hail, 2.25-inch hail report back here in south and west of Memphis, 1.75-inch, that's golf ball size over here in Cheyenne. Checking in on some of these storm chasers. This is what Brandon Kopic's seeing right now on this storm. The lightning is picking up. Corey Gherkin's got a good view too. Jaden Pappenheim's right up there with him. Adam Lucio is a little bit farther away. And then Brett Adair is actually in Elk City right now. So this is what it looks like in Elk City ahead of that severe thunderstorm that's moving up. How's our blue dot doing? Blue dot, you good? Send us another dot. Send us another dot. Make sure that we're still good. Okay, we got multiple dots now. Literally, this dot right here. If that's real, they might have just taken a direct hit here. And now we've got, if I'm not mistaken, I saw another one. Yeah, there's another one right here in Clio Springs. So somebody is tuning in from Clio Springs. So you need to take shelter now. Once again, potentially a big tornado ongoing right here, south and west of Clio Springs. You want to get indoors, away from windows, underground.
Damn.
That's the
this thing is legit
right
threatening
looks
this
like it's
town.
not giving up. It very well could have given up, but I see another cycle right here, another tornado trying to come together right here, and that's going to be aimed right for the Clio Springs area, unfortunately. What's up?
Hey, we're tracking a confirmed massive wedge tornado near Clio Springs and Helena. Plus, we've got eyes on that blue dot. They say they're taking shelter right now.
Oh, you know somebody is claiming to be the blue dot.
Damn,
in chat?
I live in Ridgewood. That's not far from me.
Yeah, I see that. There's a chat message from someone claiming they're the blue dot, and they're putting shelter up now. That could be huge if it's true. We've got to tread carefully, though.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure they're safe.
If you go to the right, just like literally move to the right.
Thank you, Y'allbot.
I live in Ringwood. That is not far from me.
Dude.
All right, now let's hear from Andy.
Dude, you got a
new cycle on the
monster.
ground there. Definitely a debris signature on this.
Yo,
lake
I'm about to
scan,
go.
so
I'm
this
about
is
to
our
get in my
second
car and
tornado.
chase that thing.
We likely
Right?
It's
had
back
a
down.
period where it had lifted for.
Should I go
maybe
chase
5 to
it?
7
Is that a
minutes.
dumb idea?
This one is definitely on the
At
ground
night,
just
a
outside of
massive
Oriente,
wedge,
Oklahoma.
all
As we
kinds
pass
of red
west
flags
Clio
there.
Springs. You can also see that little
It's
shower.
purple
that's
velocity
just
too. It's an
southwest of
intense
where the
tornado now.
tornado
Oh
is
yeah,
on that
then
hook.
fuck that.
That's going to intersect with it. More than likely, it's going to be pulled
Oh yeah,
into
fuck
it by
that.
the
If it
strong
was
wind
just like a
pressure,
little
right
yellow,
there
then
where the
fine.
tornado is. It's a central
go chase
area of
that.
low
Damn,
pressure,
that
so it's going
thing's
to act to
huge.
pull that little shower into it, and that downward acceleration actually might cause this tornado to be relatively stronger, at least for a limited period of time. So we have that external
grandma's
force
in the
that
fucking
could drive another
hospital
intense tornado
the
here.
direct path of that
We're
shit.
gonna hope that doesn't
Oh, no.
impact anything,
Oh,
but
no,
that
no,
is
no,
an,
no.
a possible outcome based on what I'm
fuck.
seeing.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna deafen here for a minute because we got a massive tornado on the ground again here, and it's threatening a neighboring town.
And you know,
My
he's
grandma's in
concerned
Clio
about
Springs right
our
now. She's in the
nudger.
hospital.
Okay, you see this?
Oh,
This
fuck.
right here is our hook. If we've got a tornado, which we definitely do, it's right here, and unfortunately, this is going right for Clio Springs. We got another viewer out here chiming in from Clio Springs. They say, Ryan, it's bad. What you just got hit by was the forward flank. Okay, it's going to get real quiet, and then that's honestly there could be a tornado coming in right after the the quiet period.
Clio Springs, this tornado is going to impact you in seconds. Next, it's going to go northeast,
west of Oriente.
Going up towards Carwell, and then passing just to the west or northwest of Ringwood. Now heading up towards McWillie, and then Helena.
Could make this even more intense as it comes into the Clio Springs area. So hopefully everybody's in shelter out there. If you're not yet, you got to run, not walk. This is an incredibly dangerous situation. I cannot believe we don't have a confirmed tornado warning.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, what? The button must not work or something. I don't know. Beckham County, Oklahoma, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning now. This is about 10,000 people out here between Cheyenne, Butler, and places like Elk City. So get indoors and away from windows. What state is this? This is Oklahoma. Anytime you want to know what state I'm looking at, you can just look right here. It's always right here. Yeah, this is a big, this is a massive tornado on the ground right now, coming up towards Clio Springs. You're just now tuning in. If you know anybody out there in Clio Springs, you've got to call them, let them know. So if this goes through the way that it looks like it's going to, it'll hit between West Clio and Clio Springs. It's currently near the Targa Resources Orienta station. It's going to skirt just to the west of the Jiffy Trip, if you know where that is on Highway 412. And then, this tornado could be the size of Clio Springs, right? But, if it was going to hit one side of the town more than the other, it would be the side that Clio State Bank is on and the post office, okay? You know, where Eagle Creek is, or the Eagle Chief Creek is, that is kind of the corridor that the storm is sticking to right now. Look at that hook. Unbelievable. Deadly, large tornado on the ground here right now, coming right up towards Clio Springs. We're going to hope that it goes just to the west of town, but we can't, we can't survive on hope if you live out here. And, it does look like there's some residential areas. Like this is one of those towns where you've got the square, you've got the state bank, you've got the church. You've got the veterinary clinic, and then it's just a bunch of residential houses in between. We've got Kentucky Street, Oklahoma Street, Missouri Street, and Texas Street all in the path here of this extremely dangerous storm. It'll come into town down there where the public school is, the A-Line Clio Public School. It'll exit town up there where the Kenneth Dirt Excavation area is. Beyond Clio Springs, this will be moving up towards Helena. All right, Y'allbot is calling way too much today. Y'allbot, what's up? This better be good. What's up?
We've got a massive wedge tornado near Clio Springs. Chat's lit up about the live shots on News 9 and KOCO5. A lot of confusion why the NWS hasn't upgraded to a PDS. Plus, folks worried about that blue dot viewer in Clio Springs.
All right, keep us updated. If you have verifiable proof of that chat user being the blue dot, let us know what they said. All right, thank you, Y'allbot. So once again, we've got people out here watching now. We have a total of seemingly 4 viewers checking in on WeatherWise right now inside of this tornado warning polygon. And we are hoping for the best for you. Once again, take shelter. This is going to be riding Highway 8 eventually up there past Clio Springs and over towards some of the more industrial areas before it gets to the Heritage Manor Bed and Breakfast, Scott's Ranch. And then, it's going to continue to go on up towards some other places like Helena and Goltry. So take shelter if you haven't already. This is an incredibly dangerous storm. This, let's see here. Try to find a couple more things.
All right, West Clio, take shelter.
A lot of people are asking me to pull up.
Brace for impact. It sounds dramatic, I know.
I really can't do that. Like they would, I don't think they would let me do that. They'd probably take my channel down or something. But that's another way that we know that it's down. It's not just the radar. Like there's multiple eyewitness reports of this thing. And by the way, we're watching. Like we know what they're showing on there. Like, so don't think we're blind to it. We just can't show it. We can't restream it. And if you're in the path of this, like we're weather nerds over here, and we're complaining about like, oh my gosh, can't believe it ain't got a PDS tornado warning, yada yada yada. For you as like an individual in the path of this storm, don't wait for a PDS or a confirmed tag to hit your phone. You just go to shelter for any old tornado warning. I know that's harder to do in Oklahoma because you're under a lot of these. But trust me, you're going to want to take this one seriously out there, even if it doesn't have the elevated language around it. By the way, this little town right here that the tornado just went by, Orienta, is where the new Twisters movie was filmed. That big grain tower. That's pretty. That's pretty wild, actually. If you're just now tuning in, we've got a tornado warning continuing for Alpha and major counties in Oklahoma for the next 43 minutes. Looks like that rotation is going to go just to the west of Clio Springs. Hopefully that is going to continue to be the case. We still want Clio Springs to stay underground, stay in your safe spots. We got a lot of people checking in from around here, so stay sheltered. Let's go up to Kansas real quick. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning ahead of this storm that's coming out of Attica. That's going towards Kingman. 1.25-inch hail. Get ready for it. Indoors, away from windows. Dang. 7 of our viewers are officially checked in inside of this tornado warning right now. Hopefully you guys are all right. Keep us updated. You can't. Is there a problem? Somebody check the website. If you want to send pictures and videos, only do it if you can do so safely. But RyanHallYall.com/submit is where you can submit pictures and videos if you've got anything interesting to share. But once again, don't do that unless you can do it absolutely safely. It's not a priority at all. Once again, we're watching this storm. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. We've got several damage reports that have come in from areas farther south here, but we haven't necessarily heard anything from anybody in Clio Springs just yet. I was the blue dot in the path, phone only giving out nearby location, not precise. Okay, so maybe you weren't as in the path as what it looked like. That's true, by the way. We do that on purpose, guys. If you share your location here, we don't want to like dox you, right? So it's a little off, but it's close enough to where, like, if your dot shows up in the path of a tornado, you're definitely close enough to where you need to be hightailing it to shelter. No other damage reports just yet, but man, this supercell's still going. It's still going. It's got another breath it's taken here. Look at this. It's going to wrap up again. So once again, everybody between A-Line and Carwile and McWillie needs to be running, not walking to shelter. This is going to do it again. Just skirted to the north and west of Clio Springs. We got another couple of viewers right here that potentially just took a direct hit or got very close to from a tornado there near Clio Springs. Somebody said, I have no shelter, headed out. Hopefully you sent that, earlier. That's not a terrible idea if you've got a lot of lead time. But at the last minute thing, that's probably not the best thing to do. Yeah, the hail and the rain is about to start in Helena and McWillie. So y'all need to be getting ready. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We complained too much about YAWLBOT not calling yesterday, and now it's just going to call every 5 minutes. Here we go. What's up, Andy?
Hey, Ryan. I'll give you a better ring here. We have that supercell. It's probably a little supercell there to the south and east of that tornado warned storm. That's actually moving up into it. It's probably going to start being pulled a little bit westward to toward that central low pressure where the tornado would be, the updraft of the storm. So we're going to have to watch that evolution. Might be very interesting, a little bit more dynamic than just a shower kind of popping up and then merging into the hook. This one is going to be a lot more complex. So if this does merge, that will give the storm probably a longer lifespan as it moves into that more stable air than we previously expected, since that will prove to be that'll prove to have dynamics that are capable of producing another tornado there. So for our storm to the south and west, in West Oklahoma, north of Elk City, we haven't talked about this one in a little bit, or I haven't at least, because I've been waiting for it to get to those better conditions. I think it's about 10 to 20 miles outside those better conditions, which are basically right where this storm tracked through. Once it gets into Dewey County, Oklahoma, northwest Custer County, Oklahoma, it's a little bit outside those counties, but once it gets there, I think those better atmospheric conditions are in place. And that is exactly where that lead storm started becoming tornadic, and aka it could produce a tornado. So I don't see anything tornadic with this storm now, as it's north of Elk City, heading up into the Hammond, Oklahoma area. But once it gets past that, that's when I would definitely start watching it closely.
Okay, thank you very much, Andy. Get back with you here. Let's check out Brett Adair's point of view on this. Again, we got a storm chaser right on this front here.
Shit.
And he's been keeping up with this since it crossed over from the Texas border. He was in it earlier. We saw the hail, and then we saw some more stuff from Jennifer. So let's pull up Jennifer again here. And yeah, this is actually a really good view of the horizon. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of lightning with this, but if we take a look at this weather station out here, we can actually look. This is the closest weather station that we have to this storm. And the storm isn't necessarily getting closer to this location. It's going parallel to it, but the lightning activity is still increasing that it's, sensing from this one spot. So that might mean that the electric activity within this storm is actually, upticking, I guess you could say.
A new tornado warning has been issued,
which is one of the signs of intensification. Now, we just got a new tornado warning.
A new tornado
in Texas.
warning has been issued.
How about this? We got a brand new tornado warning for Collingsworth and Donley counties in Texas. So take shelter now in Collingsworth and Donley counties. This includes, but is not limited to, Giles, Texas, Quail, Rolla, and Swearingen, Texas. Adam Lucio is right on this.
Warning. We are now in a tornado warning. Radar indicated rotation.
So this is a live look at a storm chaser inside of the tornado warning in Texas right now. Nope, not Dallas. Let me zoom out and give you some context here. We're in the panhandle of Texas right now. We are south and east of Clarendon, north and west of Childress. This warning in particular has a population of only 148 people in it. So it's in a pretty rural area, but it's still something that we need to be taken seriously here. Look at how powerful it is. Look at the lightning. Crazy. All right, let's go back up to our other tornado warning up here where, once again, it looks like another tornado is coming together here. We're about to see what happens when we have this merger, right? So we got a supercell down here west of Lahoma. We've got another one, our big one over here, and that's going to continue to cause problems. And eventually, they're going to merge, and that could be a constructive merger or it could be a destructive merger. We don't know what's going to happen until it happens, okay? So if it's a constructive merger, that actually might help aid in tornado genesis, but it also could just make this storm go off balance and just become a big multi-cluster of hail and wind that moves off up to the north and east. This storm is not going to disappear. It will eventually impact our friends up here along the Oklahoma-Kansas border, but we just don't know how long the specific tornado threat's going to continue here. It's getting ready to produce another one. So, Helena, you guys need to be getting to shelter pretty quickly. Oh, man, we got a lot of people tuning in from Kansas City up here. There are some storms forming just to the south and west of Kansas City, or not Kansas City, sorry, Wichita. These are below severe limits right now, but somebody says, my anxiety is high. I'm watching closely. We're watching all this stuff to your south and west. If this had the environment in front of it, we would be concerned about this making it up to Wichita, but I don't think that specific storm is going to make it up there, but there will be storms that pop up. We're going to have severe weather in Wichita tonight. So we will keep an eye on this for you. But the environment is a little bit less favorable. We've got a temperature of, 62, a dew point of 59 up here. But the dew point is increasing. It looks like we're about to go over 60 here. We started off at 55 3 hours ago, and now we're at 59.3. So, storms will make it up here, and we will be watching you guys tonight. But right now, you've got nothing to worry about. Don't be scared. Be prepared, right? Checking from ICT, I opened my home to my trailer park friends and family. That is extremely generous of you. That's actually awesome. That's actually super cool. All right, let's check out this. Yeah, look at this. So the tornado-warned storm is spiking this Tempest weather station in Enid all the way up to 419 strikes per hour. So 419 lightning strikes per hour are being detected from this station all the way over here. Yeah, good luck. Thank you for tuning in or for checking in here. Hopefully everything's going to be, just fine. You just got to get underground if you can, or put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. This is, it's either producing a tornado again right now, or it's about to. It's going through a little bit of a cycle here. I don't know if we'll have to wait on this merger to happen or what, but it's looking pretty gnarly. This new cycle looks robust. McWillie, you guys are in the path here. If we've got anybody watching in McWillie, you guys are definitely candidates for people who need to be getting underground. Helena as well. We've got a viewer right here. We've got a viewer right here. You need to be in your shelter, and we got another one right here. You guys are essentially neighbors. You can see each other's houses. And you are in harm's way, so hopefully you're sheltered out here near Carlisle and Helena. Yep, this looks like something that's about to be a tornado right here. Really quick, let's go look at this newest severe thunderstorm watch. Wichita, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 7 hours. Okay? You guys are under a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 7 hours, so get ready for strong storms. Somebody says, I'm staying safe in Wichita.
Personally, for me, that tornado warning just doesn't make any sense. But hey,
there's some confusion in the chat about Memphis. I want to be absolutely clear: the active tornado warning that we had earlier, and the tornado warning that we have right now that involves anywhere near Memphis is Memphis, Texas. Okay, not any other Memphis. By the way, we do still have a tornado warning for Collingsworth and Donley counties for the next 23 minutes. Let's hear what Yalbot's got to say. Hello, Yalbot. Go ahead.
Hey, Ryan. Got you loud and clear.
You called me.
Yep. Just making sure you're good to go. We've got some major action on the radar, and I'm here to keep us focused.
Now, Yalbot, you're going to have to stop doing that. You only call whenever you've got something, all right?
Got it, Ryan.
It really took it to heart yesterday when we was complaining about it not calling enough. That's plumb wild right there. All right, let's go up to Pottawatomie County, Kansas. A severe thunderstorm warning up here that's going to continue for 22 more minutes. Let's check out on the cameras what that looks like. It's a gully washer. It's a downpour out there. We just got a new yaw watch from meteorologist Andy Hill. We got a low confidence tornado yaw watch for areas north of where the current tornado warning is in Texas. So this is going to be for Collingsworth County, Texas, up here to the north in Marilla, Dozier, and Samerwood. There is another area of rotation right here. You see it? That's completely separate from the original area of rotation that sparked the original tornado warning. So if you're in Marilla, get ready to take shelter, and we'll see. We've got local
new information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
There it is. Boom. Meteorologist
A new tornado warning
with
has
the
been
early
issued.
heads up on this tornado warning, which is confirmed.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Tornado warning here for Collingsworth County, Texas. So this is going to go on for the next 36 minutes. We've got an observed tornado here, according to the National Weather Service. Storm chaser video confirmed a tornado. Storm chaser video confirmed a tornado. Our closest storm chaser to this is Brandon, I think.
I'm going for it.
Before somebody else gets here, you're gonna have to back up into the spot, but there is a pump open right there.
Add him here. Adam is also very close. We're gonna add him. Where's everybody else? A lot of people went up into Oklahoma.
I was waiting for somebody to slide on in there.
Northern storm is warned now. They just warned the northern one.
Yeah, northern one's warned observed tornado. Storm chaser video confirmed tornado.
So this is our chaser that's closest to that confirmed tornado right now. If you're just now tuning in, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Collingsworth County and Donley counties. It explicitly lists multiple tornadoes and tennis ball size hail as the hazard. It's not language that you see every day.
I mean, sounds tornadic.
What's broken?
Yeah, it's just error. Error code.
You might have to reset it.
Yeah, even when I press clear and cancel, nothing happens. I think it's just broken.
Freaking storm chaser video confirmed tornado. Like, are you kidding me right now?
All right, so we're going to go through each of these tornado warnings one by one because we got people just now tuning in that need the information. We've got rotation down here near Swearingen. That's moving up towards Quail. That's going to be a tornado warning for the next 19 minutes in Collingsworth and Donley County. And then up here in the rest of Collingsworth County, we got a confirmed tornado warning for this area of rotation right here, just south of Marilla. Storm chaser video confirmed tornado on the ground, moving up towards Dozier, Samerwood, and Luddy. Now let's go up to the tornado warning that we have in Oklahoma. That's a little bit farther to the north near Helena. I'm going to be honest with you guys, this looks a lot better than it did before. It doesn't look as scary. However, we still have a giant supercell and an ongoing merger, so that secondary storm is just now getting sucked into the main storm. How will this impact it?
We have a active tornado reported by a storm chaser in Texas Panhandle.
Over the next couple of minutes, really, to see if this thing pops out another hook. Or if this is going to become more of an outflow dominant, severe hail and wind maker.
You should have seen the fucking tornado warning storm in Oklahoma earlier. That shit had a massive
Let's check that out from Brandon Kopic's point of view, or Brett Adair's point of view.
Ironically,
this is live right now in Elk City.
I was in the Ryan Hall voice chat and I was talking to someone. I was like, I have a feeling that the supercell in Texas was going to be confirmed tornado warning because there's so many storm spotters and so many storm chasers within that area. And guess what happened?
I think this merger is about to influence a tornado. And in a pretty bad spot too.
And ironically, that was upgraded to a considerable severe thunderstorm warning too.
You want to see this storm earlier? It's already produced over 3 tornadoes. This is what it looks like earlier.
That hook disappeared, kept forming, disappeared, then reformed, disappear, reform, disappear, reform. Let's check by Brandon Montgomery,
It shows how much wind shear is in that area. Hailstones.
Maybe I'm pessimistic about it because I'm not there, but I don't see it.
Or 2014 Dodge Charger.
Big time hail out there in Elk City right now. I didn't, you know, I did decline the call from Y'allbot, but I'm gonna call Y'allbot back. Don't worry. At some point here. All right, let's check in on Brandon Montgomery.
That was definitely down.
Watch out up there, Redman, so you don't drive into a 5-mile wide wedge, all right?
Okay, so Brandon Montgomery is on that tornado-warned storm right now.
He said, somebody, Brandon Kopic said to somebody, hey, go ahead and slow
and
the
we're
hell
gonna go back
down
up
so
here
you don't
to
run into
Oklahoma.
a 5-mile wedge, all right?
It looks like this is coming back together again. So another velocity couplet here on our Oklahoma storm between McWillie and Helena. This was starting to look a little bit less impressive, and now we've got another couplet here, potentially another tornado on the ground in Oklahoma, moving between McWillie and Helena.
This thing is a cichlid supercell. It ain't stopping.
The video that you're watching is on the tornado back towards Collingsworth County, Texas. Okay,
the one up to the north.
You don't have
the one in
video of this
Oklahoma, the one that's
so we're just showing you this way.
Upgraded to a considerable.
It's been a
Zach,
considerable
thanks for
for a
becoming
while.
a member. Appreciate it.
It's
And
been
this
considerable
this damn thing is about to go towards the. This thing is about to go into the radar area.
It's been considerable for about 9 minutes.
Okay.
Are the chasers arguing
What
about the
happened to that other
validity of the
considerable?
storm reports? That's awesome. Classic March storm chase.
Yeah, classic March storm chase.
Oh yeah, new considerable. There is a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued.
Welcome to tornado season. Yeah, this is
For
you know, we're off to a pretty crazy start here.
A severe thunderstorm warning.
And things are only going to get more and more intense as we go into the future. It looks like tomorrow is going to be a pretty big day. We'll be live again tomorrow. But right now, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We got a tornado crossing Highway 45. Helena, you guys need to be taking shelter right now. And then we've got what looks to be a tornado down here in Collingsworth County,
it's
Texas
down
as well,
again.
that we're keeping a very close eye on.
Oh yeah, that didn't last long. That merger just took that thing
By
up
the
to
way,
the
we
high
have
road.
this big, considerable, severe thunderstorm warning up here. For
That's an
2.5
intense
inches
tornado
and 60
again.
mile-per-hour winds. That's moving up into
So there's
Shamrock
possibly a
right
strong
now. So
tornado
you
on
guys
the
need to be
ground
getting
in
ready
the
for
Purple
that.
velocity
Check
again.
in on Adam
And it's got a
Lucio
CC.
on that one, if we can get his feet
Well,
up.
it's hard to say if there is a CC because of the
He
fact
might
that there's
be,
hail.
out of
You can
service or
clearly
something.
see it if you look closely.
But that was a Chad. No.
Let me look. Let me look.
Like north of Memphis.
What, the 20-mile wide wedge isn't good enough?
I don't see a CC.
That doesn't look good.
It's a very small one.
Montgomery's video is pretty wild.
You can see it right here. This is it right here. It's a very small one.
I'm gonna keep this up here.
See, if you don't have a trained eye, you don't know how to spot it.
Wait. There could possibly be a tornado on the ground.
Fuel or add fuel, whatever. Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me
See?
Rhodes has a place where you can add fuel?
Look at
Yes.
I didn't remember this.
where the
I'm
tanker
about to
drops
remember
it.
check this. See here.
It's there.
Either it's a strong tornado or it's just a weak tornado on the ground at this time.
Okay.
Oh.
You see that?
If you're just now tuning in, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Collingsworth and Wheeler
I
counties
think
that
that's
explicitly
part
warns
of.
tennis
I
ball
hope
size
that's
hail.
not a. I hope that's
Tennis
not
ball
a
size
debris
hail,
ball
yeah.
reflectivity. I really hope that's not what that is.
We got a weather intensity score of 105
It is.
right now.
Oh no.
It is.
What is this truck doing
It
we
is.
have multiple.
Oh no,
tornado
that
warnings and severe
location.
thunderstorm warnings.
Oh no.
Peckham County,
That's
you
a-
guys are still
that's a
under
bitch.
severe
That's a big
thunderstorm
one.
warning right now. Alfalfa County, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's check back in
Oh,
on our
yep.
tornado warning in Alfalfa and Major
Yep,
County.
A new
new
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
has been issued.
Another tornado on the
question
ground
is it
right now with,
how is
with
it
a
not
radar
observed?
indicated tornado
How?
warning apparently. Wait, did they upgrade it?
Warning.
Oh, you'll know what it
How?
is. You're yeah. It's about to be.
But it's just not tight. But there's
That's a
definitely an
fucking massive tornado there
Radar
again.
indicated rotation, but I mean,
That's
it's
every
definitely
sign of a
thing.
tornado. That's so close to
This
the
right here,
radar
so if you're
too.
new to reading radar and stuff, let me show you. This right here, whenever that you have a CC drop, and
That
that lines
fucking-
up almost
dude.
perfectly with the velocity
Dude.
couplet, you've got a
That-
tornado
that-
on the ground.
That
And-
merger just induced a
Yeah,
tornado.
Ryan, I also
Hold
just
on.
wanted to note that
Jefferson,
the
Hold on.
criteria
I
here
got a
does
bad
exceed the
feeling about
PDS
this.
warning guidance, especially
Yep.
with the debris signature present. So
It
we should be
exceeds the
prepared for that,
PDS.
in the event that they do decide to skip over
Andy,
the TRF confirmed tornado warning. So we
yeah,
don't need to
Andy just
overreact
said
or
it
cause
exceeds
mass panic. We
PDS
need to
already.
cover it concisely.
You, Andy, guys like this.
And I'm sure
this
they're about
could
to do
warrant
that.
a
No, in
PDS,
Oklahoma.
Tornado warning. Look at
OKC
that
is the
deep,
one.
Debris signature.
Very, very deep
if you want to
CC.
follow along, I know a lot of you guys are interested.
gonna do
in, you know,
They're gonna do it
reading the
definitely
radar
after
and
that.
stuff. If you want to follow along, you can.
Be
use the
prepared.
WeatherWise
Be
app
prepared
to
for a
look at
PDS.
correlation
It's
coefficient
coming.
Just like this. Every time this happens, we get a million questions about it. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now.
Jefferson.
Open your WeatherWise app.
Stand by.
Okay.
I'm
And then
gonna
go
say this.
to our storm
I
here.
got a very.
There it is.
A new PDS tornado warning
PDS
has
tornado
been
warning.
issued.
Select
PDS
this,
tornado
warning here.
warning.
And
Yep.
there we
New
go.
information.
Yep, there it goes.
This
It is
tornado
officially
warning has been
PDS
upgraded.
for me.
Tornado
It is
warning now.
officially PDS for me. I got a PDS
And that's going to
polygon
be
on Supercell
you know,
WX.
because of that big tornado that's on the ground. So here you are. You're inside of the weather.
New
warning.
information.
You've
This
got
tornado warning has been
Come down
upgraded.
here into the velocity tab.
As you
Okay.
can tell,
And then you
I have
can
a-
check the
dude,
velocity
look at that.
yourself.
I have
Okay,
a
and then
purple
you come down here and you click
polygon
on
indicating
Yeah, I do
correlation
too.
coefficient, and
Look at
that's how
mine.
You can see the debris signature. Okay.
You can tell mine
you
is
can
more
flip through those
obvious,
on the
so that
free
mine is
version
a
of the app, by the
PDS,
way. But one cool thing that we can do here
Because
in
mine
the
changes
WeatherWise app
from
with
red to
I think this
like
is,
a
comes with
lighter
Plus or
purple.
Pro, is you can actually do a cross section. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm looking not at just a two-dimensional
Jefferson,
slice,
all I have to say is
but
this
actually
is leaving a very sick feeling in my
a more
stomach.
three-dimensional slice of the radar. So we can actually see approximately how high in the air the debris is going. So the deep blues on the correlation coefficient, what we're looking at here is stuff that is not supposed to be there. All the reds and all the matching colors, all that is, you know, rain and hail and stuff that's supposed to be in the sky.
That's a big one.
But shingles and, you know,
It's a monster.
pieces of trees and stuff like that, debris that's not supposed to be there, that shows up as the blue. And then we can kind of scan through here and see that some of this goes up around 6,000 to 9,000 feet in the air. So that's something that's pretty unique to WeatherWise there that you can't get in you know, other apps. So I just wanted to show you that because everybody's always asking about it.
It's still on the
WeatherWise,
ground.
It's in the description if you want to follow along with a weather app. All right, let's go back to the radar here, and let's you know, zero in on our tornado warning.
This is what our
Because
second
it
PDS
does
tornado
have
warning of
a
the year.
Nope.
PDS.
Our first.
No, we've had. This is our second. Yeah, this is our second.
No, the other
Because
one
when-
never. The other one never went PDS.
The one that struck Bloomington, Indiana, the west side of Bloomington, Indiana, was PDS.
Come on. I hate YouTube. I hate it.
This is our second PDS tornado warning, with the first one being the Bloomington, Indiana tornado that we had
Here in
last month.
Alfalfa County, Oklahoma. We've had a big tornado on the ground with this multiple times today. Now we've actually got it confirmed with a considerable damage threat. Some of the places that are in the path here include Timberlake High School, okay? Timberlake High School, the town of McWillie is just behind here. And then out in front of this, we've really just got a lot of rural spaces, but there are a total of 1,592 people in the path here, mostly in Helena, however you say it, and points north. So if you know anybody out here, please let them know what's going on. Tell them to take shelter indoors, underground preferably.
Hey, what is the minimum for a tornado emergency as far as population?
For the next 7 to 15 minutes.
I don't know.
Look it up. Good God, that hook.
Guys, this is a little
thing is
wild
fat.
Right now. Tornado confirmed with a considerable damage threat. That's what that PDS means. It stands for particularly dangerous situation. A PDS tornado warning right now here in Oklahoma. And that's
there
not
it is.
The only warning that
a new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
Well, we just got a new PDS tornado warning, by the way, for areas even farther north and east. So now this includes 2,000 people.
Okay, so for it to be a...
That's... Okay, 2,000 now.
So take shelter now in Alfalfa County, out in front of this thing, all the way up to Nescatunga. So this is getting awfully daggone close to the Kansas border. I don't know how long this is going to continue to go, but everybody out in front of this needs to be thinking about what they're going to do whenever the warning does eventually come to them. Now, let's go back into Texas.
I want to know the population.
Confirmed tornado warning down here for Collingsworth County in
What's
Texas.
the population requirement?
And see if we've got his feedback yet. Yeah, it looks like we're just looking at some of the lightning here from a little bit of a distance from Adam's point of view. Let's check out what Brandon's got now. And yeah, he's just trying to keep up with the storm. That's what these guys are doing right now. So that's what's going on with this. Tornado warning continues. We'll keep you updated on that. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning out here for Beckham and Roger Mills counties in Oklahoma. This storm right here is not doing much right now, though. Brett Adair is on it.
Oh, yeah. That's going to produce a crazy tornado, dude.
Our biggest concern.
It's probably about to be a tornado
warning over here for Alfalfa County. Golf ball size hail.
I don't think it will, because
if it continues to look like that, it's going to be.
We went through another cycle and already
tornadoes
coming together here just to the north of Helena. And look at the hook.
No, if it goes over 70 V-Rod, it's close, I think.
Unbelievable.
It's close, but it also has to be aiming for a populated area.
I mean, this is just plumb wild.
Like it ain't.
Which for
screenshot this one too, y'all. Screenshot this one.
It's heading for the goddamn radar.
That's got a huge.
Well, you also have to remember it's aiming straight for Jet,
We've seen this thing pulse back and forth, like it tightens up, it produces a big tornado.
Which is a town.
And then it kind of
loses
itself,
Jet,
and it tightens up.
And then the town at literally where the radar is.
Very quick from the frame where it doesn't look like much is going on to the frame where it looks like everything
it's headed for the fucking radar. It just beelined it right for the radar. It turned east. That's why it's getting stronger. See that? It doubled east. It's turned right.
I don't know, guys. I really don't know. My mind is shot.
That's why it's doing that, because it just turned right.
About as chalked as cheesecake.
And when they turn right like that, they tend to get stronger.
Yeah, Helena, Jet, Nescatunga, and Vining, Oklahoma. This little town of Nescatunga has got about 70 people in it, apparently.
And it's a big one. It's got to be a big. It's got to be a big tornado. It's got to be a big one, because only big tornadoes.
Overlay, so he's in a tornado.
Only big tornadoes wobble like that.
If you're in Jet or Nash, Oklahoma, you need to be in your shelter right now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. A PDS tornado warning, which means the National Weather Service has high confidence in a large, damaging tornado. Tracking this storm to the northeast from
big tornado
Helena, directly towards the Great Salt.
It's gonna be a
Plains
tornado emergency
area. Chat. A lot of people in chat are reporting visual confirmation of a wedge tornado on the ground.
Yep.
Don't wait to see it. This is
a wedge. Confirmed. Somebody saw a wedge.
And it's dark.
That's
outside,
just that report goes through to the NWS. That's just it.
Highway 64 in Alfalfa County,
also, there's a fucking subvortex on velocity.
Violent rotation. Don't let your guard down just because the radar looks slightly different scan to scan. Somebody just checked in on WeatherWise right here.
That could be a satellite.
Somebody says, I'm just hoping I'll be okay. I think you're going to be just fine. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Get into that safe spot.
Guys, there is a violent tornado on the ground right now near Cherokee, Oklahoma.
A bicycle
Take
helmet,
cover now in Jet, Oklahoma.
Bring it with you. Slap that on. You got shoes? Put them on.
Let's
say you don't have a helmet. Grab some soft stuff. Grab the mattress off the bed.
Of course,
Take that
it's
into
there.
your safe spot with you. Protect that head of yours.
New tornado warning has been issued.
You're miles ahead of most people who get caught off guard by these kinds of storms. Okay, you're watching us.
No, it was an update.
Now you just take shelter and hope for the best.
It was the old tornado warning in Texas. It's allowed to.
This is the 5th tornado that this storm has produced. The 5th tornado.
That thing is still up there.
We went from a radar indicated tornado warning to a PDS tornado warning.
So we still got
And I agree with him. It's a particularly dangerous situation for sure. As it goes
Good
towards
God! Look at that!
Oh my God!
A lot of you are asking, what exactly does PDS tornado warning mean?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna.
The National Weather Service does not use that label lightly. It means that they have high confidence that a large life-threatening tornado is on the ground right now. So once again, if you're in Jet,
it's going to go higher than that. It's going to go higher than a PDS.
Or areas
if it continues to look like that, it's going to go higher than a PDS.
This is the real deal. In Oklahoma, you're under tornado warnings all the time. You probably have tornado warning fatigue. But whenever it's a PDS tornado warning, especially, that's when you want to. Forget everything you've ever learned about being in a tornado warning and treat this one differently.
And it goes the old PDS.
Also, Wakita, you are technically next in line if this continues to go in the same trajectory.
Jet, Oklahoma, take cover now. This is a violent tornado heading directly for you. Take cover now, or you will lose your life.
I'm just gonna say now, please. Anybody in Jet, Oklahoma, get yourself to your basement.
All right, let's go back down to Texas here. This storm right here is also a monster. Look at the size of the supercell. An absolute monster down here.
And if you don't get to either a basement or a storm shelter,
and this is coming up towards Interstate 40. I would not want to be on Interstate 40 for this. Between Shamrock and what's this called? Eric? Yeah. Between Shamrock and Eric, this is going to be a really bad storm up here. We're going to have tennis ball size hail hitting I-40 near the Oklahoma-Texas border. If you know anybody out here, tell them to pull over and find cover. This hail is going to smash windshields and destroy vehicles as it comes up to the Oklahoma-Texas border.
And I will say this again. There is a large, strong to potentially violent tornado on the ground as we speak. And it is
got somebody else checking in from Northeast Helena. I'm prepared if I have to get out. I will.
Oh, it's even stronger.
Helena.
The velocity, 115 mile an hour winds, velocity couplet, 115 plus.
Wild looking rotation there. When's this thing gonna calm down? Is it ever gonna stop?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
is it ever gonna stop?
It's the big supercell that could, is what it seems like.
Oh my God, 107.
Alert. We have entered a severe
108.
thunderstorm warning.
108.
I got 115 clocked here.
We got 108 by 43. I repeat, if you are in this tornado's path,
you guys know me. I hate
need to get into
telling
a
anybody
safe
to stay up
now.
late and worry about the weather. The storm down here is very far away from Wichita, but if there's going to be some storms tonight in Wichita. So if you're in Wichita, what I would do is I would make sure that I've got a way of getting warnings tonight.
Wedge.
I've got my finger on the tornado emergency button. It's probably about to happen.
and go ahead and go to sleep.
Yeah, Brandon Kopic is ditching. He's going north.
You have a way of getting woken up. What do we got going on here?
Yep, they updated the PDS tornado warning.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
However,
all right, we've got reports coming in of big-time damage along Highway 60. Power lines and trees down. Also, the tornado might be zeroing in on the KVNX radar. Folks in Jet and Nescatunga, you need to get underground now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. No joking around. Ryan, we've got eyes on this.
Thank you, y'all.
Which
Somebody just check in from the Hail Corps here near Jet. Says this is getting intense. I'm in my basement.
Damaged or destroyed. Please,
so yeah,
and I mean
it's going to be really intense up there, and then it might get quiet for a minute, and then that's when the strongest part of the storm is going to come through. The rotation still looks quite robust here. There's still a big tornado on the ground, and it's coming up right towards Jet.
That is not too far from Jet, Oklahoma, or you live in a farmstead, or whatever it is. Get into the safest place possible. There is a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the next frames to come in to see what we've got to cover next here.
If you
are
on
PDS
East
tornado warning. Once again,
Road,
the good thing is there's not a ton of people in this area. But the people that are there are in extreme danger.
If anybody is along with an East Cedar Raid.
Hey Ryan. Yeah, this town of Jet is not insignificant, I would say. And I just wanted to say a few things here while we're watching this very tense situation. Just remember that tornadoes of this caliber can wobble back and forth, so everyone in the warning needs to take shelter. The warning is valid for the west-east extent and the north to south extent as well. It's very possible this could go through the town of Jet. At the current trajectory, it's taking it a little bit to the east, but again, it can wobble back just toward the town, so please be ready for that. If you're sensitive to this, definitely take a break. So just wanted everyone to know that if you're just sitting here watching it and you're nervous or feeling too anxious, because this is a very tense situation that we unfortunately have to cover in depth, please do watch out for yourselves too.
Thank you, Andy. Guys, yeah, this is a very serious situation for our friends in Jet. A very large tornado likely coming directly in here soon or nearby. So hopefully everybody between Jet and the Great Salt Lake are taking shelter right now. We got a considerable damage threat. PDS tornado warning in effect now. We've also got a massive volume of questions about Waukeeta, Oklahoma. Yes, that is the famous town from the original movie Twister. It's crazy that the both Twisters are somehow involved here with this Supercell track. But this PDS tornado warning is it's got a large confirmed tornado on the ground. It's still quite a bit a ways away from Waukeeta. All right, it's in the path, but it's not in any warning right now. So just keep that in mind. The circulation is tracking northeast from the Jet area, or south and west of Jet. It's going to be moving to the north and east of Jet, directly towards the KVNX radar tower. If we lose that radar feed, do not panic. It just means that the storm has likely impacted the infrastructure or power. We will immediately switch to either the Oklahoma City radar tower, maybe the Vance AFB radar tower. If that happens, we'll still be able to see this storm. For everyone in Waukeeta or areas south and west of there, start thinking about what you're going to do if this storm continues to be a monster as it comes up towards you. And, as of right now, we've got no reason to believe that it will calm down. We got another nudger potentially trying to come together here around Goldtree. That's moving up towards the supercell right now. Yeah, we've got viewers right in line with this thing that are tuning in right now, that are checking in on WeatherWise. And you can put your location on the map here if you want to in the WeatherWise app. And if you just want to follow along with the radar, it's a free radar app, and it's the best one, so I highly recommend it. Kelsey, thank you for that. Very generous of you.
I'm pretty sure that town just got saved.
Look at this. Lizzie is sharing
Nick,
this photo from Kansas.
That town just got saved.
Thank you for sending that.
That fucking merger to the south is killing the tornado. That motherfucking town and those people just got saved. They do not know how lucky they are.
Hey Ryan, just analyzing the latest radar here. The rear flank downdraft on this, since we have such close radar data, we can analyze it. Has been completely cut off. You can see the inflow encapsulates the entire area of the tornado. If you switch over to velocity, you can see that there's just a little bit of that couplet left, but some pretty strong winds still on the east side. At the moment, it does seem to be occluding as a result, which means it's weakening its cutoff from the source that is sustaining it with the mesocyclone. So I would hope that this means that this cycle is done and that it takes it away from the Jet, Oklahoma area, and that we just have sustained a very close call there, and perhaps some houses damaged on the fringes of each town of Helena and Jet. So that's my current analysis. It does not mean it's going to continue to be that, but it does not look like this tornado is sustaining its previous strength. And we can hope that it continues to decline.
Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, hopefully we're going to see this fade away, or at least go through another long cycle this time, where it doesn't immediately come back together. However, a lot of you guys in chat are asking a very smart question: what happens if the radar tower gets hit? It is possible that, if this thing stays together and it goes up towards the radar tower, that we lose that radar. But we do have other radars to switch to, just to answer that question. It is appearing a lot in chat, actually. Okay, we've been focusing heavily on Oklahoma, but this supercell near Shamrock, Texas has become an absolute monster. Arguably stronger. This is a stronger storm, technically, back here, that's moving up towards Interstate 40. We have 2.5-inch hail, tennis ball sized chunks of ice bombarding Interstate 40 between Shamrock and the Oklahoma border. If you know anybody on I-40 going east out of McLean or west out of Eric, you've got to let them know that this is going to be, out of anywhere on earth that you could be right now, except for a handful of places, this is going to be one of the worst places that you could be on I-40 and daggone the panhandle of Texas in the middle of the night during this. All right. If you know any truck drivers or late night travelers on I-40 between mile marker 160 to 170, they need to pull over, and try to get to a Love's or a travel stop or something like that, to ride this one out. This isn't just a dent your hood situation. Hail this size smashes windshields at highway speeds. This storm is also, it's still got a tornado warning associated with it, okay, down there near Sandmerwood. So the threat is dual-pronged. So we're going to keep an eye on this from Brandon Montgomery's point of view, as he's still pretty close to it. So is Adam Lucio. And by the way, I've been talking a lot about WeatherWise today. All these guys, you can watch all these streams and stuff inside the WeatherWise app. Okay? In case you didn't know that. All right, let's go check in on some of these damage areas. This is
coming right back.
The generic track for our tornado that we've been tracking here.
That merger is bringing it right back.
Fairview.
A new severe
Very little damage reported. This is using the radar TDS velocity and Andy for his track. Let's see if there's anything over here. No damage reported so far. This is just where that TDS tracks. So you guys see this gray area right here? That's the estimated path of the tornado that we believe happened here, between areas west of Fairview up to Cleo Springs.
On the ground at this time, it's uncertain.
What's up, Andy?
Hey, Ryan, definitely looks like we've had a reconnection of the rear flank downdraft, and thus probably a continuation of this tornado. Looks like it's going to pass east of Jet, west of National on the highway there, and then continue on to the northeast, probably staying just barely clear of the radar there. But the other thing I wanted to call in about was in the meantime, we've had this mess of supercells pop up to the south and southwest of the tornado warning storm. And now our southwesternmost supercell here has taken on a few mergers and has become a more dominant supercell with a mesocyclone aloft. So it does show some spin on the radar. I would expect this, given it's moving through the same areas that has produced some intense tornadoes previously. I think we will have to watch this one, unfortunately. As for our previous one that was back down near I-40 and is moving into Dewey County, luckily that storm that we were talking about has faded away. So it looks like all of the storms in between our lead and our Texas storm here have managed to find some suppression in the atmosphere that have caused them to fade away. So we are mostly focused on those two areas now.
Okay, thank you very much, Andy. So this is what's going on right now. The tornado's trying to come back together here, east of Jet, west of Nash. Highway 64 is an extreme danger.
It's right back down. It wasted no time reconsolidating.
Holy, you guys are also in the path of this. No tornado warning yet, but I'd get ready for it. Tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning issued for the larger.
So that threat just came right back real quick.
Alfalfa and Grant counties. Additionally,
we got another strong rotation here. It's probably gonna continue to be PDS, Nick.
In Kansas, okay.
But if it does continue to be PDS, I want
a new tornado warning has been issued.
A
new tornado warning has been issued.
Of a supercell that's going up towards I-40 west of Eric.
New tornado warning
for Collingsworth and
near the border of Oklahoma and Texas.
Collingsworth and Wheeler counties are now under tornado warning. Rotations right down here,
southwest
of Bloody. Aberdeen, you guys are in this. Norrick, Fuller, take shelter now. Get into your safe spot immediately.
Radar
we do have a storm chaser,
this time, but
Adam Lucio, who's right there in the notch. Okay, so if there's going to be a tornado, we'll see it from Adam's point of view. If not Adam,
then
that's
Brandon what it's doing. The damn merger
under this thing. Look at that. This is it. This is the tornado warning right here.
Just rewarned it. Some outflow before. Well, look, it has on radar. Looks really wonky, but I'm just going to try to find a clearing and see if I can get a visual distance. Seen him out warn a rain shaft too. Oh, that 942 scan that just came in, that doesn't look nice. Every lightning shot I can see from Redman, it looks like kind of shelfy, honestly.
Oh yeah! Violent tornado on the ground again.
114.
Part of the circulation.
116. Jefferson.
This is a live view of the tornado warning storm in Collingsworth County, Texas.
33 seconds ago. I'll drop it in the group chat.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I observed tornado warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Tornado warning. Not PDS, but it is public.
Not yet. It ain't PDS yet.
What's up, Andy?
Okay, if you are
Hey Ryan,
Nash,
looks like our new
Oklahoma.
cycle here with the reconnection of the inflow to this storm has proven to be rather violent. And this is the highest rotational velocity we've observed so far with the storm. Granted, it is right next to the radar. So likely another intense to violent tornado ongoing. I don't know if there's anything for it to hit to really verify those get damage ratings, of course, but we should be thinking and treating of it as such with that new warning. Let's go ahead and cover the areas to come here with another intense ongoing.
Very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. This is once again insane signature here for tornado. We've got a confirmed tornado warning for Nash, Hawley, and Gilbert. Everybody over here needs to be taking shelter. 490 people in this tornado warning.
This is definitely within the range of a tornado emergency.
One of the most concerning signatures that we've seen all day. A tight velocity couple.
This is definitely within VROT of a Torrey. All we need is the fucking populated area.
Take shelter now. So if you're just now tuning in, we've been bouncing around a lot. If you've been, paying attention, like looking away, coming back, looking away. We're back.
Oh my God!
Oklahoma right now because the National Weather Service has put out this confirmed tornado warning for a potentially powerful tornado. Look at this.
Oh
this
right my God!
Signature once again for a very strong tornado. That's likely happening here just south.
That's
of
a
the
violent
CKA,
wedge.
Air Force Airfield.
Monster.
Okay? So, and it's moving kind of
that's going to be,
towards Nash
I
and
think
Hawley.
it's past the
So
point
take
here.
Shelter. This is,
I think that's going to be a
it's dark
tornado
outside,
emergency
and
regardless.
It's definitely rain wrapped now. This tornado is rain wrapped. And I can't stress this enough. If you are in the path of this thing, you got to get
It's not
underground
really
or in your
open
safe spot
fields.
this
There's
second.
towns
The
around it.
rotation is tightening up again. If you know anybody
Well,
along or Highway 64 or between Nash and Hawley,
more than likely Nash, because Nash is like Essex, Iowa.
Very concerning velocity signature right here. Very concerning.
Well, Nash.
This is a life-threatening situation developing.
It's
right
also coming up to Wanaska or whatever that is. Also Pond Creek. Pond Creek is a bigger town.
Go ahead, Andy.
Oh yeah, and Medford.
Hey Ryan,
Medford
this
as
latest intense cycle is the product of that supercell that was coming from the south, merging with the storm and providing some additional velocity to it, some additional mass to circulate. I believe this is actually a left split supercell splitting off that previous
A
supercell.
new
and
PDS
it's
tornado
actually
warning has been issued.
perfectly, as you mentioned, that constructive merger.
New information.
previously.
This
That is
tornado
exactly
warning
what we're
has been
seeing happen
upgraded.
here. This is 100% a constructive merger, leading to one of the most, I don't even know, adjective tornado signatures I've seen.
Damn.
Very much, and they just upgraded that to a PDS tornado warning again. So when they issued this new warning polygon, it wasn't a PDS tornado warning. It was just a confirmed tornado warning. Now it's a PDS tornado warning again, which means it's a particularly dangerous situation. And this is the most particularly dangerous situation that we've seen of the night. Okay, this velocity signature here shows very intense wind, violent winds. Rotating here just south of the radar site. It's unbelievable. We're so close to the radar that we can literally see the tornado essentially. And this is a big one. And it's violent as it moves over here north of Nash. Okay. This is 100% the kind of tornado that can flatten an entire community. Okay. So if you're in Nash or Hawley or anywhere in between, you've got to take shelter now. Now, the good news is the tornado, even though it's huge, not everybody's going to get hit by it. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you are in one of the more dire situations you've ever been in right now if you're over here in Grant County, Oklahoma. Hawley has got somebody checking in. Somebody said, "Am I safe?" A viewer right now on their phone on WeatherWise just typed to me, "Am I safe in Hawley, Oklahoma?" The answer is no. Unfortunately, you are absolutely not safe, and you've got to do everything you can to protect yourself, your life and your property, and you've got minutes potentially. This tornado, the guidance and what the tornado's done so far, it tells us that it's probably going to go in this direction. But they wiggle and they wobble around, just like Andy was talking about earlier. It's possible that it moves like this. It's also possible that we get another occlusion where the rotating part of the storm gets kind of pulled up into the parent supercell. That would take this right up towards Hawley, okay? So once again, not trying to scare you, viewer in Hawley, but it, is my job to tell you the truth here. And no, you are absolutely not safe. You are the opposite of safe right now if you're in Hawley. Take shelter immediately. You got to get underground if you can. If you can't, interior room, as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Helmet on, shoes on, hunker down. Make sure the phone's charged. Make sure you can get a hold of somebody. Make sure you got shoes on. If your house is damaged,
okay, it looks like it's including.
Trying to walk through glass, splintered wood, nails, and all that.
This thing is crazy.
This is
the fact that produced
unbelievable.
Two
signature here. You can see the hook now.
In the span of right there. Not even that long.
And you can see the continued velocity signature, and we can see the debris signature.
Honestly,
here. And it's pretty crazy that you can
if
see
it
all
did it that many times already, it can do it again.
Go ahead, Andy.
Another thing we should mention, Ryan, is that this is about to move outside of the tornado warning polygon with its sharp turn to the north there on that last scan. on those last few scans, actually. So we may see another warning issued just to encompass this more towards the Sand Creek and Wakita areas that are currently not in that PDS tornado warning. So it's more than likely we will see another one.
And Jefferson, remember how I find it ironic how I said I kind of felt sick in the stomach that something bad was going to happen, and here you go, we have something.
It doesn't look like
happen.
this is going to go towards Pond Creek, right? But we still want you in your safe spots in Nash, Pond Creek, everywhere in between. But we're saying what we might also need people up here in Sand Creek and Wakita to take shelter as well. We talked earlier about Wakita being in the path of this. Now it's very real, right? It's very real that this is going to be coming into that area at some point here. Now, if there's any good news here, we've got a lot of these showers to the south that are forming and throwing themselves into the main supercell here. And yeah, that is aiding in, making the tornado more intense. But at some point, it might get overwhelmed, and this might put an end to our ongoing tornado threat with this cell. But right now, at least in the immediate future, there's no end in sight. So we need everybody to take shelter.
It has cleared.
Somebody said, I'm at a fire station, but I'll try to take cover.
Right
well,
now,
hopefully the fire station's got some interior rooms, some sturdy shelter. If it's one of those like metal buildings, that's not great.
Now, fortunately, the storm
once again,
really isn't
underground or inside of a site-built, sturdy building with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible, that's going to be your best bet. Man, look at that huge swirl right there on reflectivity.
Producing major damaging winds and
Bree,
hail. So
it's continuing to be
if you are within the storm's
visible
path,
here from the radar. And then look at how close this is to the edge of the polygon. Here we got a big polygon. Huge polygon, tiny area, relatively, that is the actual tornado. And it looks like it's going to try to go outside of the tornado warning polygon.
New tornado warning. Still PDS.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
So they did exactly what Andy said they would do.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued
to the north of the existing one to make up for the fact that this is about to go outside of that original one. So now Sand Creek and Wakita is now under a tornado warning. And you guys need to be taking shelter. Hopefully you're already getting there anyways. But definitely now you need to be taking shelter. Somebody says, lots of lightning, very excited. Might have to leave. It's getting dangerous. Yes, you're in a very dangerous situation. Stay in your safe spot. I definitely wouldn't leave or go outside or anything like that.
I am not going crazy at all, as there is still more likely a large tornado.
National Weather Service continues the
an hour and 38-minute
and for
mayhem.
a good reason. We're seeing reports from chat. Apparently, there's some people that are seeing
and still ongoing
a ginormous funnel or wedge. There's some various imagery out there of this thing. I can't stress this enough. If you're in Wakita, or if you are in Sand Creek or anywhere out there in Grant County, Oklahoma, you need to be underground in your safe spot. Don't go look for this yourself. It's dark, it's rain wrapped, and it's moving fast. You're not going to see it. And if you do see it, it's going to be too late.
The PDS
rotation is tightening up again on radar. And it's tracking north and east. So take shelter immediately.
It is just within the edge of a 5%
large tornado on the ground right now.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
Yeah, it's pitch
It's
black.
because it's been running the fucking warm front the entire goddamn time.
No longer is this a pretty supercell with a clear base.
Ever since this thing got started, it's been riding the goddamn boundary. I literally said to a guy yesterday in the Holy City Discord that if a storm was able to ride the boundary, it wouldn't be fucking good. And here it is. And this thing has been producing tornadoes for the past hour.
Right, we're getting this video in from Brendan.
At least within the past hour.
In Florida. Lots of people are sending stuff in from Florida. Is it pretty stormy down there tonight, too? This is in Punta Gorda, Florida. Thanks for sending this in, Kelsey.
One hell of a lightning bolt.
Guys, if there's anybody in Oklahoma or Texas that's got any videos or pictures of hail or any of the damage and you can get it safely, feel free to send that to us on RyanHallYall.com/submit.
You are under a new severe thunderstorm warning. Again.
It's done.
We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for another storm.
I think it's done, dude.
That is now coming up
They're not
into
done
where
yet,
we just
dude.
had
They got another severe
the
thunderstorm
tornado
warning.
go
No,
through.
I'm talking about the tornado. I think it's gone.
You guys are now under a severe thunderstorm warning for
tornado's
another
gone, but
cell down here that's
Jet is
producing
not
1-inch
safe.
hail,
If you are in
60
Jet,
mile per hour
Oklahoma,
winds.
do not go outside again. Still,
Yeah,
stay inside.
tonight has been the real night of the Twisters. Like it's hitting all the same places that are in the Twisters movies, and it's been pretty crazy.
Let's see.
And look at this big swirl here. The rotation is definitely less impressive on that most recent scan, but like the overall storm structure is still quite concerning. We just got another new severe thunderstorm warning. This one's for Sayer and Eric out there in Beckham and Roger Mills County. Tornado possible.
Look at this. People that are in the PDS tornado warning are in a slight risk for tomorrow.
People in the path here. 1.25 inches hail and 60 mile per hour winds. Get indoors and away from windows.
Wait.
They're in a slight risk today and a slight risk tomorrow. They're doubling down.
Tornado warning continues.
Yep. So they just updated the tornado warning in Texas at this time.
We are seeing a lot of questions in the chat, specifically from, quite a few of you asking what to do if you're in a mobile home with nowhere to go. The answer is hard to hear for a lot of people, but it's the truth. You cannot stay in a mobile home during a PDS tornado rotation. If you're in Nash, Wakita, or Sand Creek, you need to find a sturdy building immediately. And if you can't find a sturdy structure,
all right,
your last resort in a lot of situations is unfortunately going to be a low-lying area like a ditch or a culvert away from a vehicle. You don't want to be in a vehicle. You don't want to be in an RV. You don't want to be in a trailer. That's worse a lot of times than being in a ditch. You're going to get tossed around like a toy in a mobile home if you get hit. Now, here's the good thing. I think it's important that we emphasize this. The best thing to do is to have a plan. I preach this all the time. Have a plan. If you're in a mobile home in Oklahoma, you need to be thinking about this multiple times a year. What would I do if there was a tornado warning coming for me? Like that should be on your mind quite often, because at some point in your life it's going to happen. And then work it out. Like maybe I've got a neighbor that I can go to. Maybe I'll go to grandma's house. Maybe there's a gas station. I'm friends with the cashier. Like they'll let me come down there. Like something like that. But if you've got no plan whatsoever, you've got nothing that you've never even thought like a tornado could possibly happen, you don't know what to do, being out of the mobile home a lot of times is the best thing to do if you're in the path of the tornado.
Yeah. I think she called somebody or the hospital did. You should have been looking on the radar earlier.
Yeah, the rotation is still there.
There was a giant.
But I will say that it's maybe looking a little bit less scary as it once was, but we still have that PDS tornado warning, and we're not going to let our guard down at all until that's allowed to expire.
Because of storms merging with it.
PDS tornado warning continues for at least 43 more minutes up here. If you're in Wakita, Oklahoma, we still have this tornado warning for you. We have at least moments ago, we had a confirmed large tornado on the ground located 4 miles north of Nash, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Everybody's talking about the Twister movie because Wakita is famous for that, but this is not a movie. This is real life.
Every time it lifted, it dropped right back down. And what's crazy about it is every time it dropped back down, the tornado got even stronger. Yeah. She don't even seem sick anymore. She don't even seem sick anymore. I bet you it's food poisoning though. Yeah.
I am right now keeping an eye on the tornado warning that's in Texas right now. So we got a new special weather statement that was just issued for Texas.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, let's look at these damage ones here.
What?
We've got a damage area from Elijah showing. You see the big gray area?
What?
This is our estimated track of where this tornado has gone so far. And a concerning thing about this is we've got this other severe storm that's just went past McWillie.
What?
And it's moving into the damage path, right? So if we've got people out here that have lost a roof, for example, you're about to get hit by another storm that's back in 1 and 60 mile per hour winds. So, you know, everybody should know this. And Helena,
you see that shit?
All the way up to
You
Jet,
seen that?
Nash and everywhere in between.
That shit tried to spin up right there. Fucking mother ass. God damn.
You fucking tornado sucker.
If you're in Wichita, Kansas, you're okay for now. Do not panic. This storm is still well to your south.
I don't know why he just said don't panic. People in fucking Oklahoma don't panic for a tornado. Matter of fact, they run outside and try to see it. They're fucking fools.
PDS tornado warning has been downgraded, so we've just got a regular tornado warning now.
They're literally they're fucking Reed Timmer 2.0. They fucking run out the goddamn front door with their goddamn camera in their hand
on
with a fucked up hairdo.
Beckham and Roger Mills County in Oklahoma. We're about to have a huge storm come through Eric. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning down here.
You know
look at some of these storm chaser views of it. This is what it looks like from Brandon Montgomery's point of view on that severe thunderstorm that's approaching the Texas.
I might be goddamn redneck, but I ain't no crazy ass fucking hillbilly.
We're just gonna have to figure out, I guess, if we go for 40 or not. I guess it depends on what direction the storm goes. But...
And I don't try to get a tornado to suck my damn dick.
Hey Jefferson, you wanna know what else you aren't? Reed Timmer.
Yeah, I don't have Dom 1 or Dom 2 or Dom 3.
And most of all, you aren't stupid enough to record a tornado going right towards you.
Yeah, that's some decent structure, but definitely outflow down there.
I wouldn't say that.
Hey Ryan, not sure if you caught this yet, but we've got a couple of high priority updates away from the main cell and some urgent safety confusion in the chat. First off, folks, do not shelter under a bridge. That is not safe. Winds can accelerate there and create more danger.
Why would you even think
big
about
heads up.
that?
MCD 2026-0142 for the Northeast. Freezing rain and icing have ticked off in eastern New York and southern New England, expected to last 4 to 6 hours. Also, scanner report. First responders are extracting occupants from a vehicle accident in Washington, Saratoga, New York, linked to these icing conditions.
How about this? Everybody in
thanks
Oklahoma.
for the update, y'all. But yeah, thanks for the advice. No sheltering under a bridge.
That's what Mother Nature be like.
That. You never want to do that. Here's a live view from Freddie McKinney of the storm that's coming into Oklahoma right now. Look, there he is. There's Freddie himself.
That storm's done.
Wild.
Some good thunder, though.
Knock on wood.
I figured that storm in Oklahoma was gonna be done for.
It'll freaking plant a fat pipe as soon as we call it from this storm, though. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I guarantee it, guys.
So we got a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning in Texas right now, with a tornado warning currently still in effect at this time until for another 23 minutes. Which that is right now of my
this is the storm that is near Texola, Oklahoma right now.
As I'm not confident about the one in Oklahoma anymore.
Yeah, I'm out of here as well. Plot forward. Over here, you have to turn around.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I am going to be back live again tomorrow for another episode, another live stream of possibly even more significant severe weather. I will be back soon. Everybody take care. Have a safe night. Do not do stupid stuff and get yourself killed. Have a safe night. Take care.